All right. Morning, everyone. We're going to go ahead and get started here. Welcome to the Town of Barnstable's formal site plan review. Today's date is October 2, 2025. It's going quick. My name is Brian Florence, and I'll be the chair for this meeting. Mr. Mason, do we determine whether or not this exceeds 5,000 square feet?
I'm sorry, if the
Total
what
pro-
does?
Does the total project exceed 5,000 square feet?
Do we have a,
Okay, you know what I'm just gonna read it in the record as a public hearing and we'll go from there.
yeah,
This meeting being recorded and broadcast on the Town of Barnstable's Government Access Channel. In accordance with the Massachusetts General Laws, Chapter 30A, Section 20, I need to inquire as to whether or not anyone else is recording this meeting, and if so, to make themselves known. All right, seeing none, this meeting is being conducted in accordance with the Town of Barnstable zoning ordinance 240-24.1.2B4, which requires that I conduct this meeting as a public meeting. The purpose of site plan review is to ensure that the site for a proposed development is in compliance with local, state, and federal regulations before a project is submitted for permitting. That allows the town's regulatory agencies all to be in one place at one time for you, so that you don't have to go from department to department to try to understand what's required for permitting. While we may, as a courtesy, provide insight into other regulations that apply to your project, such as building permits and licensing and health regulations and things of that nature. This is just about site plan review. This should not be construed to be an approval of activities that are regulated elsewhere. The way this process works, we'll read your case into the record. You as the applicant will then have the opportunity to bring a brief presentation. From there, we'll ask for staff comment and/or questions. Once staff has completed their portion, I'll open the floor for public comment. Please raise your hand or indicate through Zoom that you wish to be heard. It'd be helpful if you could mute your microphone until you speak, and when you do, please state your name for the record. If you need to share plans, we've made arrangements for you to do that. If you don't know how to do that, just let us know, and one of us will try to help you. If you're going to share plans, we just ask that you let me know ahead of time so that it doesn't disrupt the flow of the meeting. And because this is considered a public hearing, we're going to ask that you bring up plans and walk through them. Even though we've been through the informal process, the public has an opportunity in this forum to see what's going on. With that said, Maggie, would you go ahead and read our only case into the record?
Today's agenda item with public comment is site plan review 25-41 for Seashore Homes Incorporated, represented by Dennis Mason. Address is 83 Main Street in Hyannis, map parcel 327-200. The zoning is downtown village, the WP overlay, as well as Hyannis Historic. The applicant is proposing the removal of a garage, chimney, screen porch, and then to increase the main building to include 8 one-bedroom units and two-bedroom townhouse units. Then to construct 4 additional duplex buildings containing 2 two-bedroom and 1/2 bath townhouse units. This application has been continued from the 8/5 and 9/9/2025 informal site plan review meetings.
All right, Mr. Mason, if you wouldn't mind,
you kind of
go
froze.
ahead and bring up your plans and let's have a look.
Yeah, I don't have
Said if you wouldn't mind, go ahead and bring.
yeah, I don't have the plans available to me here to put on site. I'm sorry. My engineer was potentially going to be on but I don't know whether he's even on the Zoom call or not yet.
I don't see them here.
Okay.
Sarah, do you have anybody in the waiting room? Apparently not.
Okay. Yeah, sorry
Okay.
about that. I didn't realize that we were going to have those plans put up on the site again.
Is Lion, is that your engineer?
It would be Kieran Healy. It's BSc Engineering, and Brian. I can't pronounce yours again, I guess, is his last name. So it's one of those 26 letters. So
Okay. Kyle, you don't happen to have the plans available, do you? Would you mind bringing those up?
Yep, if you just want to enable, so I can do that.
You're all set, Kyle.
Like also like the weird thing is that I guess it probably just group in like all the premise that like absolutely looking at.
Does everyone see my screen?
We can, thank you. All right, Mr. Mason, you're on.
No, I'm on. Okay, well, it appears to me we have the, I'm looking here, and this is the, okay, erosion control. But yeah, if we want to, I don't want to move up a little bit. Let's see what we got. Here we go. There's the layout of the properties here. So yeah, as one can see from the drawing itself, we're taking the existing building, the law offices and chiropractors suites that have been there for years now, since I think 83 or 85. And we're going to remove the chiropractor section of the building, and we're going to then remodel the main section of the building. We'll actually double it in size. And then on each side of the main structure, we're going to add a townhouse unit, a 2-bedroom bath and a half unit. And then going to the back of the property, we will add 4 duplexes. And we have the duplexes that we're actually building there are ones that we have constructed in the last 8 years. We've done probably, I don't know, 60 or 80 of them here in town, same units. The townhouse, the main building up front, we have done, if you second lot down at 63 Main Street, literally we have done this, a very similar project down there with regard to the design of this one. The main building will have 8 one-bedroom units in it. It will be, as I said, a townhouse on each side of the main building. The main building itself will have on each floor be 2 floors. Each floor will have 4 units on it. On the first floor to the back 2 units will be the affordable units. The 1, 2, and it would be unit 5, I think, is the one that comes out. And we have the ramp to the back there for handicapped, and we are making that a handicapped unit. So, but the back 2 one-bedroom units, all 8 units on the main building are one-bedroom units. And then upstairs we have just the regular units, the 1 bedrooms, the same as we the front 2 on the first floor. And I think that's about it. The most of the issues and that Matt Roble had brought up before from DPW, they've been answered through Matt and through BSC Engineering, and it's my understanding, even as late as yesterday, that the last items had been, which there was a Scribner's item in the O&Ms that was changed to add a sentence in there. But other than that, I think we have answered all of the issues or potential problems that in developing the site through the different agencies in town. So aside from that,
The public doesn't know what those are, and this is a public hearing. So we're
Mhm.
gonna have you, I said the public doesn't know what those are, what those issues were, and so this is a public hearing. This is a hearing for them.
Okay.
What I'm gonna need you to do is walk us through the site, through site access, through the stormwater provisions, and then go through the list of items that were addressed.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So well, from the front of the property, of course, this, up in this in the front entry, we're redoing that front entry, and I can't get this thing to move. Anyway, we will be changing and amending that sidewalk to adapt to the new codes. Thank you. I couldn't get my mouse to make it work. And we will be coming in the entry into the property. We've discussed and spoke with the fire department. It has the proper width and has the proper access. It would be on page 2. We could show the access for the emergency vehicles and also the fire engine. And that would be, they can show on the right and the left-hand side your fire, and then also the turning radius on the left-hand side, which would be for the emergency vehicles. So we've addressed those items with the fire department, and they're satisfied with what we have done. The utilities themselves on the left-hand side, let's see if I get my over here, we have, can we go back up? This side here, we have the electric and the sewer. The sewer is already in place here. We're bringing our electrical lines. There'll be a potentially a vault there with a transformer on the front corner of the property.
Mr. Mason,
yes.
I'm sorry to interrupt you. Kieran Healy just came into the room, so would you
Oh.
like to turn stormwater and site access over to him for review?
Oh, that'd be great. Kieran, good morning.
Good morning.
Kieran, can we let Kyle drop his screen share? Have you bring up the screen share and walk us through engineering on this? Mr. Mason was trying to do it, but we were this is a public hearing, so we need to be thorough.
Okay. Actually, if I could ask Dennis to bring the PDF back up again. I had problems getting in, so I'm not. I had difficulty with my computer. So
Okay, sorry, Kyle. Kyle's running the show for you with the drawings.
thank you. I appreciate it. So the access is coming right off where the current access is coming. I'm sorry, I'm a little bit late to this.
Okay.
We have the stripe as was requested earlier along this where the footpath goes and joins on here. We widened it to 24 feet along this area. As I believe Dennis mentioned, the fire department has reviewed the plan, and we showed the template of the fire trucks getting in and getting back out, and the ambulance being able to do a turn on the inside of the property. As far as stormwater goes, we do have two different sections of drainage, one in the middle of the driveway and one at the rear of the property. If you could scroll a little bit more, you can see right here where we have our two infiltration areas. Everything is subsurface. There is no room to put in any type of swale or a structure where we could have a low point on the property. So everything is subsurface. We have a catch basin near the one up at the front, and we have catch basin to the rear of the stormwater system in the back. And everything is sloping gently towards those two basins. Other than that, I'd be glad to answer any questions you may have.
Great, thank you. All right, we will bring it back to staff at this time, starting with public health.
Morning, Brian. Did you say public health?
I did.
Sorry, came through a little broken up, but yes, David Stan with public health. And the only comment we have is that you will need to register any of the rental units with the health division. That's all. Thank you.
Great, thank you. Next is Hyannis Fire.
Hyannis Fire, Lieutenant Shropshire. Brian, the truck templates look fairly good. I am a little bit our ability to turn an ambulance around in the rear. I have some questions and concerns about the one plan. It shows town of Barnstable with their ladder truck. I think we can work on these things offline. I was kind of hoping for more of a turnaround spot, a devoted spot in the back. But I think we can move forward towards permitting and work offline on these.
Okay, I'm a little hesitant about that because we've got a finite amount of room on that little parcel. So
that's my concern.
yeah, we'll probably continue this to let them work with you to figure that out. But let's just keep rolling here, and thank you very much.
Yeah.
All right, next up is planning and development, please.
Competency for planning and development. The project will require 2 deed-restricted affordable units rented to households at 65% area median income per the town's inclusionary housing ordinance, and the project must conform to plans approved by HHDC. And that's all we have.
Thank you. Engineering, please.
Roble DPW Engineering, a couple of comments. The project will require a road opening permit to complete work within the public right-of-way. Any road closures proposed to facilitate that work will require submission of a traffic management plan to DPW for a review and approval prior to the start of construction. The project will also require a sewer modification permit to be obtained from DPW prior to start of construction. As part of filing that permit, a pre-treatment questionnaire will need to be submitted to our water pollution control facility. Contact information for Kevin Follett has been provided on OpenGov. He is the contact for that department. Any address changes will need to be coordinated with Hyannis Fire Department and DPW Engineering. Any sidewalks damaged by construction activities will need to be replaced according to Town of Barnstable DPW standards. And Dennis, I did receive the email from you yesterday afternoon with the updated version of the O&M plan from Kieran. You guys did take care of that sentence addition that I was looking for. I just have one caveat. In addition to no sanding within the pervious paver areas, we need to specify that there's no salting either due to the Zone 2 area for the Hyannis water system well. Just a small caveat correction there. No further comments at this time.
Do you need that detail on the plan?
No, it's nothing in the plan. It's within the operations and maintenance manual. It's just really adding sand and salt. So it's one word addition. I don't see it being a major concern.
And we have no problem adding that.
Right. No, thank you. So as you can see, we've got a slight issue with the Hyannis Fire turnaround. For zoning, I think we're all set there. Building codes, you'll need permits for any demo, and then to reconstruct, you'll need permits. Any signs, you'll need permits through the building division for signage. We'll do a closer review of handicap accessibility during permitting. I think that kind of covers it. So I'm just going to ask you folks to deal with Hyannis Fire.
Ryan,
Yep,
we have a comment?
understood. Yep, thank you. And have you folks deal with Hyannis Fire on the turnaround template thing, and then as Maggie just reminded me, there's a requirement for a public hearing today. Is there anyone here today from the public that would like to speak on this project? Marlise Lyon, are you from the public and would like to speak on this matter? Or are you part of the?
I'm from the public. I'm just observing.
Oh, okay. And then there's somebody on an iPhone. Are you here to speak on this matter? Going once. Person on the iPhone, would you like to speak on this matter?
Maureen, I know you missed most of the presentation, but if you had any questions, now would be your opportunity to speak. She was trying to get on and was having some technical issues, but I did let her know that we are recording and she can watch it later. So she may not have anything since she missed most of the presentation. Thank you.
Thank you. Maureen, last call, did you have anything you wanted to say? All right, well, we will go ahead and close the meeting. I'm going to take it under advisement and give Mr. Mason and his team an opportunity to work with Hyannis Fire. And if everything is okay there, this is not a big matter that would prevent it from being proceeding. So what I'll do is, as I said, take it under advisement, and then we won't need a second meeting to finalize it. If anybody in the public would like to send an email to me, you can do that through the building division. And that concludes today's site plan review.